Joining us now, Jonathan Greenblatt. He's the CEO and National Director of the Anti-Defamation League. Jonathan, thanks for joining us. I know you were there. You joined in today's march. What went through your mind, Jonathan, simply being there?
Well, I got to tell you, this was an extraordinary day. There weren't tens of thousands of people there, Wolf. There were hundreds of thousands. The report that I've heard is upwards of 300,000 people. And it was a rally filled with hope and filled with joy. You can see the Israeli flags, you can see the American flags. What really struck me was the unity. You had Jews from all four corners of the country, from all political persuasions, from different racial and ethnic backgrounds, different levels of identity, different kinds of observance, who all came together and said, free the hostages from Gaza, free Gaza from Hamas, and demonstrate that this terror act is not going to deter us, not on our college campuses, not in our public spaces, nowhere at all.
In the U.S. alone, Jonathan, the ADL, your organization, has now counted more than 800 anti-Semitic incidents since the Hamas attack. That's a 316% increase since last year. How is it that the Jewish community is facing this level of danger now when it's still reeling from such a heinous terrorist attack?
Yeah, it's extraordinary. We were dealing with records of level of Semitism before October the 7th, and there's been a tsunami over the last month. On our campuses alone, Wolf, we've seen almost a 10 times increase in this period versus last year. And I'm talking about an assault at the University of Massachusetts, right? I'm talking about another assault at Tulane University or at Harvard University, vandalism, harassment everywhere. So our community is seeing the kind of anti-Jewish hate that we've never seen before, but we are not daunted, we are not deterred, and we are not going away. And you saw that here today. Jews, again, from across the political spectrum, came together and said, anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism, and we are not going to be intimidated by the intolerance of our haters. And by the way, Wolf, we will continue to say no to anti-Semitism. We will stand with Israel and we'll stand with the Palestinian people, but we will not stand for Hamas, and the hostages should be released immediately. And then we can talk about a ceasefire.
They should be released immediately. Gaza's hospitals, as you know, Jonathan, are in crisis. Doctors there say newborn babies are dying. Is Israel risking losing global support for its war against Hamas when it's taking such a catastrophic toll on Palestinians in Gaza?
In fairness, I am not a geomilitary strategist, Wolf. I think that the loss of any innocent life is horrendous and a tragedy. I hate to see these pictures from the hospital in Gaza, but I equally hate the fact that Hamas embeds themselves in the hospital. The level of evil here is off the charts, that they would put their command center inside a place of healing and hope. These people are evil that would use their own sick and defenseless civilians as shields. I mean, the level of derangement isn't like anything we've ever seen before. So God willing, Israel will be able to dismantle Hamas while saving and protecting as many civilian lives as possible. But I must say, Wolf, I don't think they have a choice. Hamas has said they will repeat October 7th again and again and again. They want to murder Jews. I think Israel has no choice.
Jonathan Greenblatt of the ADL, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.